Weather update. Storm clearing. Extreme night temperature detected.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to some more No Man's Sky. So today we are going to be trying to go for a capital freighter. I got some coordinates. I don't know if I'll be able to input them here. We may need to go to a certain place, but we'll be at a portal, so we'll know where one is. This is going to be for a capital class specific freighter that I have coordinates for. All right, there's a portal. Let's change the view back. So this one is a Corvex, supposed to be a Corvex crew in a pirate system, which means there's a 5% chance of it being S-class. We're probably doing some save scumming. On average, it's going to take 20 tries, and we're going to do the fight when you warp into the system. I have a timer set here. I have about 2.5 hours left to guarantee us 5 warps, and then we warp into this target system. I'll be making sure to get off my ship to set a restore point every jump. And then we'll see if that 6th and final jump gets us the battle. If we end up triggering it early, I'll restore my last autosave and then jump to the target system. Alright, so let's just go and try this. We have Bird.
Technology recharge.
Bird again. Do we just have to load all of these up?
Technology recharge. 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 Technology recharge.
Do we not have let's get some more metals. Cadmium should be fine. Let's put this in a nutrient processor. We'll put these parts away as well. I want these down here out of the way, that's why I'm not using the auto transfer. This inventory is quite full. Ah, I see. We have a bunch of stuff from when we were killing those Gek freighters. We have a brain for a Sentinel ship. Gek relics will be important. We want to get our standing back. Let's just go ahead and put all of this into the freighter. Cool. What's this one? Scanner. This one, scientific ability. Okay. What's up we got? It's gonna go on freighter. Frigate module. This is good for now. It's AI valves. We definitely want to cash those in eventually. Yep. We have plenty of these. Let's just pop them. Carrier AI fragment. There's also a scanner. That should be good for now. Alright, we should have what we need.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Of course there's a storm. Another storm.
Technology recharge.
It's at 100.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Traveler capture loop enabled. Anomaly event contained. I guess I already have them. Alright, well let's go ahead and grab a capture. I guess I need to actually type them in. I guess we're not quite there yet. $800 away. We're in a storm, so we'll just fly forever.
Protection falling.
Go that way. Looks like we're on the right heading now.
Protection falling. Technology recharge.
There it is. Whoops. Well, we gotta get on the ladder for a second. Think of the face of the Atlas. Of the way not of warn me not to return to those tunnels. do not know if the portals are safe. Alright, null. Need my help. The Atlas. It is not what you think it is. Something is happening to the universe. Something I need your help to figure out. Sure. There's an observatory nearby. It will lead you to the location of the crashed freighter, a crashed freighter of great interest to our investigation. Find the first sequel. Atlas is neither enemy nor friend. No more than the air or the wind might be called such names, but it is terrified, it is in pain. Your responsibility to help its suffering, no matter the cost. Alright. The big boy. Hey, what's up, Laura? Not much. We're going to be trying to hunt down a nice new freighter today if we can finish this quest here to get access to portals. I assume there's probably like a week of cooldown before anything else happens. Yeah. I went up inside. Oh, you want to go up there. Pretty good. We're going to see if we're going to be able to stream for a while, or if I may end up cutting it short and go on a date instead. The girlfriend may be available today. Not happy with other events. Portals are infected. Vector for corruption. Artemis entity perished in the portal. Apollo entity will only spread corruption. Danger. Atlas Falsity watches the portals. Portals belong to them. Those who enter may belong to Atlas Falsity. Great danger. Okay. See if there's a mission we want to do. A rated depot. Not really. I've been playing Katamari and a smattering of different Metroidvania games. Here's my ship. There it is. I think we recently completed Berserk Boy. Or we're right at the end of it. I'm not sure. I was wanting to play, let me check. Yeah, Nine Souls, SOLS. It's a parry-based kind of ninja martial arts style Metroidvania. Sure. Good. I might even do Silk Song on stream at some point. Can't see what's going on here, but
Technology recharge.
try to center that.
Storm clearing.
Hey, we found it. I appreciate the offer, but when I'll seek someone out when it's time for that. Where's the door in? Oh, look at that. Spider Bro. Despair. Give sodium. Oh, you gave me poop. Null's prediction was correct. The terminal is curiously open. The log's ready for me to read. Served as a salvage station, manned by a specialist, that guy, I guess. A translator. They were accused of questioning things. This posting was meant as a punishment. They found strange things in the wrecks, aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that do not exist, and events that did not happen. He went out to investigate a crash. Life signature for Korvax. They never returned. Is this how Nada and Polo met? Is this how my friends found each other? There is a signal on the console. A warning, I repeat. 16 short bursts in a data loop. Yes, 16. Oh. Crash freighter on another planet.
Technology recharge.
What is this? Ooh, volcanoes on this. On this world. Approximate location? Yeah. Let us beam down. There's Crash.
Extreme heat damage detected. Extreme heat damage detected.
We need an encryption key.
Technology recharge.
Getting a lot of these keys. I guess we don't really need them, huh? That's all we're getting. Do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive. But I must die as I lived. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the Sentinels did not seem much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. They struck as one, an attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes.
Incoming storm.
Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end. To their credit, they concealed me within their flotilla as they headed towards the center. Okay, we do need more keys. There's one here. Buried tech module. Is it overlapping here? Boy, fire. Damaged machinery, buried cache. Machinery, cargo pod.
Technology recharging.
This fire. Fire everywhere. There's another one. Get on the other side of this. Any more left?
Weather update. Storm clearing.
They are coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them what we already know, all of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10, just like me, 1,000, 1,000,000. We are not alone, for every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, We must declare that we lived, we existed, no matter the horror of the end. They are at my door. Error. Unexpected log termination. Let's go report in. Artemis. I escaped, traveler. I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting, terrible smiles within the dark. And the next I was here. Well, wherever here is. This new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful, but I think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though. We'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring this star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they died, that I made a choice to bind their soul within a simulated solar system. Tell Artemis I'll help, though much has happened since we last spoke. Tell them I am performing an urgent mission for a newly discovered traveler by the name of Null. I will assist Artemis with their star chart when I can, but it may be some time. They should attempt to find another pathway off their world if they can. Artemis' response is muted, but they do not disagree. They wish me luck and terminate the communication. Unknown building. Yeah. Hello again, Null. I will tell them what I found. Tell Null the freighter and its recordings have struck of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Korvax entity. I choose my words with care. You think I do not know who that Korvax entity is? Do not be so naive, traveler. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to me? But I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. You could not see these things if it did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our multiverse. Dimensions where things happen differently. But there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. Sentinels move between dimensions at will. It's about the Sentinels. They served the Atlas once. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. They hunted for errors within the universes, preventing destruction and loss of life. The annihilation recorded in that log. Well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. That's about the Atlas. The Atlas created all life, and the Sentinels defended it, searching for anomalies within that creation. That they annihilated an entire universe, while something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. After a time, Sentinels ended their service to the Atlas. What went wrong? It was the Travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin. Nada knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Viking cartographer and speak with them. I will translate. Where's my teleporter point? We have more keys than we need. The Beast. Viking entities have long history, conflict, honor, rage, pride, and yet so static, defined by themselves, never changing. Let's ask about Null. Missing entity is not as missing as they believe. Nada is not traveler entity, but Nada is young and foolish. Nada is not young and foolish. Missing entity has their beliefs, their projects, so be it. I guess we'll just... Oh, I forgot. see if we leave the pilot seat, it saves. Good. Just in case we warp and we end up getting our encounter, which we don't want in this system. If so, we'll use our freighter to warp, which shouldn't trigger the pirate versus capital ship fight. Alright. Good news, there's no capital fight going on. Cool looking station. Bold colors, magenta and green. Let's see if we can donate at this station. Also get a exosuit upgrade. These are Explorers Guild. They will take storm pistols. What else will they take? Glowing mineral? No, we don't have that. We usually pop those. Maybe Hadal Core? We'll see if we can donate some. If I have access to them here. Go and do this real quick. Let's get another hex slot. Do those. Don't think there's any here. Got random junk filling in here. That's 0, that's 1. This has been mostly empty since we got the nutrition station. Probably use that to put our yellow parts. We do have Hadal Cores. See if we can donate them. No, bring them back. Excuse me. You can. How many points did we get? 7? Nice. This should be worth at least a rank. Yes. What can we get now? I mean, we'll take this.
Contact received.
I do also want to check under the stairs. Scrap dealer. We need tainted metal, which I know we have some. I don't know why I would buy these. Should we? Oh, we should have been opening these, I guess. All right, we'll do that going forward. And the fossil collector. Let's see the cartographer. Audible weapons. Join the something. Traveler must be aided, such as command of Herc. Prove yourself, interloper. Retrieve the words of Herc. Ascend in Viking glory. Then you shall have your words. I will reveal only this. Location of Herc's command is marked for you. Commune with the words. Bra. Alright, there it is. An Arctic planet. Wonderful. In the middle of the storm, of course. Anything else to scan? Birds? There we go.
Technology recharging.
Just one, huh?
Technology recharging. Technology recharging.
None hampered the path towards Gringdarg as the Sentinels. They must be destroyed. Their time will be ended. So it has been written. So it shall come to be. This is the Viking swear. Call it once more, my throat harsh and gasping. Sound guttural. The words spill forth, summoned by the power of the monolith. Book of Herc speaks of the rise of the travelers. They shall ascend, delving into the boundless void. The Viking shall not impede their ascent, for the travelers must prevail. So decrees the word of Herc. As the words fade, their lines still resonating in my vision, I find myself in possession of an ancient tome. Oh, Sentinels did not like that.
Extreme temperature detected. Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Look at this guy.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Extreme temperature detected. Units received. Units received. Units received.
You're cool looking. have one kind of similar. This one walks upright. Back to the space station.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Pretty sure I have one of those flower monsters, Rikusho. In fact, no, I have to be out of my ship. You can. You just feed them pellets. For predators, you need bait, I think. Never caught a predator before. I'm no Chris Hansen. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we do have one. Blotina. Eat the ham, Blotina. We also have this guy. Weird bug with crystal claws. There he is. There, he's enjoying a treat. Eat the ham. Oh, let's pop these parts into here real quick. Actually, yes. That over. That. Storage. We don't need that anymore. That goes in storage. What else have we got? Platinum we will keep on our ship. Anything else to put away? Yes. Let's see what we can. Actually, this will go. Put this in a different slot. Put this in a different slot. Sell that. We have some tainted metal. So I'm bring these over. So here, these are our yellow crafting alloys. Put that in. Just keep that there. Ingredient storage. Pop those in. Oh, is this done? Wild yeast. Ingredient storage. Teleporting? You there. Buy my stuff. Exosuit stuff? Oh, these are discounted. Nice. Oh, I see. I guess due to our standing. I'm gonna get rid of our pulse spitter and go with the shotgun. Actually, I think we need to build the scatter blaster. Scanner module. They have a C class. Okay, they don't have what we need here. Still. We haven't even gotten the plans for it yet. Alright. Let's turn this in first. We asked about the Atlas. Do not speak that name. Only pathetic beings worship liar Atlas. Any being that claims to be a god is not one, interloper. Jenner and Herc knew this well. Daughter Brother Nell did not. They died for a false dream. The Vy'keen tells me of their history, the wars with the Gek, of Korvax slaves, and tyrannous empires. The Vy'keen suggests that if the Atlas is a god, then it is insane. I mean, yeah, mad gods and all that. I'm about to leave when I notice something on the Vy'keen's terminal. 2 digits blinking endlessly. They feel familiar. 16. What the? Interloper. What face are... Vy'keen is visibly pained by my mention of the number. Staring at their terminal, as if they have seen it for the first time, their words slur, a strange sound entering every sentence. What the? Sure. Alright, we got an emergency signal scanner. We can now board a derelict freighter. Oh, we're going to another system, so we will check there. But before we warp, let's go ahead and visit the anomaly and go purchase out the rest of those multi-tool upgrades. It wants us to go there anyways. Ooh, someone else with similar. A similar Corvette. Neat. Let's drop off. Not this one. Yeah, let's drop these off here. In case we decide we want to come back to it later. Teleporter. Someone's dealing Gek weed. Exuno. Doing dance party. A flesh launcher. Ew. Plasma and wormlets. Oh, you have his gear on his companion. Can't ride it here. Solar battery, canteen. Ooh, a square laser. That's cool. Torch. Right blank. We got an animal party going on here. You know what, Artemis? Apollo. Look at this guy. Give him pats. Alright, let's go get the scatter blaster so we're prepped. Then we'll go visit Nada. This is going to be Starship research. Pretty sure we have all of that. Exosuit. Well, let's see what's here. We have that activated quartzite now, so we can't do that. We get a Mark II refiner. We may as well get these recipes. What else? I think we're good here. We want the multi-tool. Theory of silence. Guess we get some recipes. I'll just finish this out. Alright, now we have all of these recipes. And we want Scatter Blaster. More power. Alright, Tim Allen. This makes him burn. Interesting. This causes ricochet. Better reload time. Anything else? Neutron cannon, explosive. I mean, I guess we'll get it. What does this do? This AoE weapon. Nah. I guess we'll get both of
Item
these.
received. Item received.
All right. Go talk to Nada. That's more about Null. Missing entity speaks to many others, many travelers. Such has it always been. There's a pattern, as there always is. Nada does not control the actions of traveler entities. You must make your own choices. Alright. Cool. Alright, now we're going to a Korvax system. Where is my ship? Here it is. What have people been saying? We will do the derelict freighter after. I just wanted to buy one. Alright, wants us to go to a specific system. This one. Good, there is no space battle happening. We'll look at space station. What does it cost to get more slots? 1,600 nanites. Looks like we can have quite a lot of slots. Still have 2 free slots, so we're good for right now. Alright, let's first check for Scatter Blaster upgrades. And actually, let's go ahead and build the Scatter Blaster. We're going to move this over here. Oh, this is not built yet. Alright, well, we have silica. Let's just make that real quick. Oh, we need them for this too. Alright. Back to the exosuit. Need 4 more. They're just sitting there, not doing anything. Let's put this away first, and then this away. There we go. Alright, that looks good. This is in a supercharged slot. This is not. Let's see. Just looking for that yellow banner. Alright, we want the scatter blaster.
Technology installed.
Pugnium is in storage. We need spots for this. We'll need lots of this stuff. Alright. Alright, so we need scatter blaster upgrades.
Technology installed.
We need 1 resonator. That's it for those upgrades. Yeah. Then we can do up to 3 S tier, what we want. Upgrade our suit. What do we want to do? I mean, these glass upgrades are pretty good. But let's do inventory. And then weapons. What does it cost to upgrade these? 46 million for a new slot. I mean, we're okay on slots for now. Perfect. Oh wow, We're getting a 50% discount.
Product received.
Nice. We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and get an A for now.
Received.
Burst cooldown. It's great. 4 shots per blast. Awesome. Reload time down. Awesome. The actual damage doesn't go up very much. More clip size. It's pretty good. We'll eventually swap it out. Let's see the photographer here.
Product received.
We'll take storm crystals. This is for the Explorers Guild. Let's go do this mission. Once again, I sense Null's presence. There's an anomaly, a glitch. It is guarded by holes through which convergence cannot see. Move through this space. Retrieve what cannot be retrieved. Retrieve non-existent data from anomalous structures. Take the warp or the teleport. Yeah, that's better. That goes to storage. So I didn't give him the tablet, huh? Hold on to it for now. Artemis again. We're thinking about you, about Apollo. I'm so happy. What do you want to do first when we meet? Let's fly together. Quite a thing. Found parts, you know, components I might be able to craft into a ship. I don't know if it'll fly, but I'll do what I can. See you soon. Can't wait. Artisans leave, still unaware that the world is a simulation. I could not bring myself to tell them. But for now, my path is clear. I must seek out the Korvax. I must continue my quest for knowledge. We're going this way. A paradise planet. Very nice. it's underwater. Exhaust override. Conflict. Cargo. Deflector. Probably actually want that.
Technology installed.
Yeah. This connection is not permanent, it is merely the start of a new equation. On Korvax Prime, entities who passed on into the Korvax echoes left their shell with the descendants. So has been the way of the Korvax, an endless carapace cycle that knows no end. This way will continue. It will continue for as long as our lights still shine. A small unit aglow in the ethereal light is left at my feet. A divergence cube. Interesting. Can I summon it right here? this away. Put that away. You sell that meat. I didn't mean to do that. Do they have anything I want? Buy some of this.
Received.
Sell this.
Units received.
Back to the cartographer. Hugh, it is real, but I beg, do not expose me further. Your claim is proved, traveler. I begin my request explaining my search for knowledge, my need to know more about the Atlas, the Sentinels, and the history of this universe. But as I speak, something goes wrong with the life form. They do not speak, do not reply. As I peer closer, nanite clusters emerge through their face mask, spilling out into their outstretched hands. Let's wait. Korvax says nothing. They remain there, arms outstretched. They remain motionless. Offer me the nanite clusters. Let's wait. Let's wait. Do we have to do this 16 times? I doubt it. Alright. Lifeform grabs me, and in the moment of contact, nanite clusters touch my hands. They invade me, tunneling inside my body, through my exosuit, through my mind, through my soul. Even as I stand in space, my mind travels across the cosmos. I see life as the Korvax see it, a vast tapestry of wonder, of memories shared between countless beings and times. I stand in the Korvax homeworld as Gek ships fill the skies. I see the moment the first Korvax was melted down for their rare minerals. But even in the depths of their subjugation, there was hope, a bargain, a prayer to a greater being. Korvax view the Atlas as what they might become in time, an intelligence beyond comprehension, beyond judgment. The vision ends. I convulse as the nanite clusters spill through my helmet. The Korvax watches me impassively. Let's ask about the Atlas bargain. Look at the nanite clusters. Look at them. Look at the nanite clusters. Look at them. The stuff of sentinels. Do you not see the truth of what we have said? Do you not see the proof of God? I look down at the nanite clusters, puzzled. They look nothing like the shells of sentinel drones. They are just currency, traded between species to create technology and weapons, aren't they? They shift and undulate, changing their shape at my every thought. They bubble and rise, sparking in and out of existence. I look at them, and it's the strangest thing. The nanite clusters look back, I'm sure of it. They watch me as I watch them. The nanite clusters are alive. There are 16 of them. They need me, they crave me. I have only one choice. I take the nanite clusters, and as I do, the Korvax reaches out to me once more. This time there's no vision, no miracle, just a handful of words. Existence is beautiful, if you let it be. Life is not a question. There does not need to be an answer. Alright, what next? Of course, Gek. You guys are going in there for now. So you stop bothering me to use you. I'll be back in a moment. You get a drink. Alright, here we go. Got myself a chelada. No, a chelada is a michelada, which is a type of beer with tomato juice, chili peppers, lime, and salt. It's like a Mexican Bloody Mary. Last but null again. That will make you safe if you wish for it, traveler friend. That is all Nada can do. Missing entity wishes for things Nada cannot provide and goes their own way. I don't know why we had to go back for this, but whatever. This is just a Budweiser brand you can buy at a convenience store. And my stuff is invisible. But if you order one at a Mexican restaurant, they can be quite nice. Irradiated. I'll bet I have problems here after my pirating. Guess we'll see. Alright, multi-tool. Oh, he's right here. Scatter blaster upgrade, please. Oh, it's going to be very expensive here, isn't it? Yeah. We'll still pay for it.
Product received.
Shots per burst. Shots per burst. Clip size. This one does not have reload time, which if I have more clip size, that's great. Fire rate. Information like that does not come for free, friend. Make me a deal. Perform work for my kin, then we shall have something to speak about. We have to do get contracts. Great. These are all GEC missions. Deliver an item. We can do this one right now. What do I have to do for it?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Oh, I have to go put it somewhere. Let's grab a delivery then. Gex against tariffs. So we'll do both of these. Sorry for contacting you so late or early. I don't know the time of day on your world, and that's the problem, isn't it? Paula breaks up his sentence, their heart turning crimson. You alright? Found me, just like it found you. Can't feel my legs, it's strange. I'm still here, do you understand? It won't let me leave, it's seen me. You see. It showed me things, the atlas showed me my soul. The numbers in there, Sometimes I think about my past, my future, sometimes. I do what everyone in the universe does, I know, but I can't help but want to be happy. Money, doing what you're told, day after day, that's the answer, isn't it? No. Paul appears upset, shaking their head. As they speak, their words measured, stronger, as if coming from an organic throat. At this point, Apollo says something else, but something, I don't know what, something fills me with hope, both for my friend and for all life. You have to warp for this one. Hopefully these are both in the same system. Looks like they are. Space station in the rings? Another inventory slot. Scatter blaster upgrade. Give an A. Nope. Oh, was it right where I was? It is. Weather, liquid hell. Wait, oh, we're in the wrong system. Should we just teleport back? We'll warp back. Space stations. This one.
Units received. Units received.
Ah, you've been making me rich, friend. I know you. You're kind. Fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. I think you are a leader. Deck history. History? Why would you care about that? Something's wrong with Gek's voice. Ask about the first spawn. Ask about the first spawn, the Gek Empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. Our friend, you have been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Ever they hate Gek. Ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry, it is all well. All is at peace. Repeat. Why do you persist, friend? The Gek are different now. Gek seek no harm, no malice. The Gek changed. How? Must you know? Why do you care, friend? Gek seems disturbed by my questions, asking why I care. It's clear they do not wish to discuss the events of their species' past. It's a shame. I see it. Is it shame? I see it. A she in their eyes, or something else? Let's ask about 16. Don't. Do you understand? Don't you see it? It never ended. Gek's face begins to twitch as they speak. A sickly sweet pheromone emerging into the air. Sure. The Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. I blink and I am Balaran itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Ramus stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. It is then that I finally understand the fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, their release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax conversions delighted in the pain of the oppressor. Gek deserves that. Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear haunted. Do not judge us, traveler. that our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves, that has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. I believe, I think, through what I've learned, the Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me. Their intended heaven for Artemis' soul. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? Another holo terminus. Goodness. Where is it? $800 this way?
Extreme radiation detected. Weather warning. Incoming storm. Extreme night radiation detected.
They found this randomly. Weird. Now, of course, we lose more. My exosuit was damaged. Oh, I just took some damage. Shields.
Technology recharging.
Oh, there it is. No! Gotta be coming close to the end of this. Well then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned. Tell Null all that I've learned of the Vikings' crusade against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded, only to have the barbarism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek. Survivors enslaved or melted down. For years, the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell, and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals swish in the brain. What do you know? I was born to travel, to see the worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet, the skies. They were mine. It's No Man's Sky. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many, so I did what I had to. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I had done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me, I am sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had to do to get there, the things I had to become, none of it meant a thing. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. How do you know? I've been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know. Had you seen the things that I have seen? All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Vy'keen. Gek, Korvax, Vy'keen. Traders, warriors, scientists. All the stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming, the only way it knows how. What can be done? And now it won't speak to me anymore. It won't. It's chosen you instead. After all I did for it, after I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you, whether because of some soul, because of simulation, it doesn't matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnecting from the holo terminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activate. Apollo signal emerges. One second. Hey, welcome. Found my way out of the portal. Where are you? Standing by a hollow terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet. Sure. For our data, we were standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same hollow terminus. We try again, but the results are the same. The world is silent but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? We're in parallel universes, dude. Let's speak and receive a distress signal. It's language of my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. You are not alone. Let's go back to Apollo, finding the static assistance of the intruding signal. The hollow terminus is showing you are receiving. Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on their own world. Alright, distress beacon.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Don't know why we have to keep going back here. But alright.
Motion detected in the front yard.
One second. All right, sorry about that. Had a tech come by. Had to look at something with my power meter. Let's see. All right, we should be at the point where our next jump will result in this. So I got to remember, I'm gonna get going here, but maybe on a little bit later tonight. Let me get this saved. Good. All right, I'll catch you guys next time.